Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe and please go donate on patreon.com. So today we are going to do the breakfast portion of our RationTech 24-hour menu number 3. 400 kcal ration, the Gourmet pack. So we are not going to use the water purification tablets or the tissues or the wet wipes during this ration review. I've had their wet wipes before. It's nice and it's moist. I might do it in another review, but not today. And I've got purified water, so I'm not going to purify my water. We are going to do the muesli. This is the tropical muesli. Let's see how to prepare this quickly. Alright, tropical muesli. Ingredients: tropical muesli, rolled oats, some gluten, syrup, fructose, and that's everything that's in this syrup, blah blah, vegetable oily stuff. Damn. Sunflower seed, vegetable fats and oils, some palm oily stuff, molasses, some sesame seeds, raisins, and or I don't know why they do this, raisins and or sultanas, because they use mostly sultana raisins anyway. The ones are just treated with sulfur and the others not. Then we've got banana chips, sugar, honey, this is added, banana flavoring is added there, and some flavoring stuff. And that looks more or less like it. Okay, you add cold water to the product until you like consistency. Interesting. We're going to do the hot chocolate. You add 200 ml here. I'm going to do one of the coffees. This is just a coffee creamer, and then I'm going to add the other coffee to the hot chocolate. Maybe add the creamer, I don't know. Maybe use the creamer in the muesli, I don't know. We're going to do these. It looks like 3 chocolate chip cookies, because we can, and it's breakfast, and I wanted it here. Also wanted to try it with the coffee. We are also going to do our nut butter, and we're going to do the Provitas. I don't think I'm going to use the ration heater for this meal, although you of course can, because you can heat up your water for your coffee and your hot chocolate with your ration bag. Quite cool. And of course you can always drink out of your ration bag, because it is a gusseted bag. A bit flimsy, but there's enough space here to hold it on the sides. So let's just see how much. There's of course the steam hole. Let's just see how much bags these contain. There is 1, 2, 3. And this heater contains 3 heating bags. These are quite big heating bags. You can see here quite the bags. 3 heating bags in this, so you will reuse this, and it's foil lined, so you will get a nice reflection. And as I said, quite sturdy. So I will go and prepare everything, and I will be back. Let's see if we can get a hiss here. There is a 10 notch there. no hiss, but not really. So you don't have a extra cup, but this thing I think will hold 200 ml. So if you open this nicely where your Provitas was in, and it's quite a sturdy bag, you just can't stand upright, you can make an extra cup for some of your beverages. Well, for that matter, your cookie thing also. I think this might, I don't know, hold, if you open it nicely, which I really didn't, this also might hold quite a bit of water. So it seems you can improvise. Let me just get the cups. Let's start with our hot chocolate, because we've got it here. And I want to mix the coffee in there as well, so let's do this. This is very, very sweet. You don't need any sugar here. As I said, 200 ml, nice. It's better than the previous hot chocolate I had from in the SHTF ration. So it's in the South African ration, it's quite nice. So I won't be adding any extra cream, I think, but I will be adding the extra coffee here. So let's taste the hot chocolate with one of the coffees. Yep, definitely put one of the coffees with the hot chocolate. It cuts down on the sweetness. You get a slight coffee taste, but not really. It just sort of gives a better taste to the hot chocolate. Cut down on that extraordinary sweetness. So we are going to do a backwards breakfast because we're going to do our coffee next. Now South African coffees, in the ration coffees, not very strong. Which can be a good thing if you don't like coffee. I like very strong coffee, so it's not very good for me, but apparently some people like this. It's not a bad coffee. It's sort of a slight nutty taste maybe, but just a nice mild coffee. So we will do our chocolate chip cookie, quite big cookies. You get 3 of those. Can see there, chocolate chips. Nice sweet cookie, almost a shortbread taste, but didn't read their or the ingredients, but sometimes these cookies sort of hide some whole wheat floury stuff. So quite sneaky cookies. I haven't read it this time, but this is a nice cookie. Not too much chocolate chips, but you do get the chocolate chip taste, but it's not overwhelmingly. Crunchy cookie. Let's do the coffee with the cookie. The coffee goes excellent with the cookie and our hot chocolate coffee mixture. Cookies excellent with our hot chocolate and our coffee. Of course, you don't have to eat this all at once. You can sort of only eat one cookie and then put the rest back in the packet and just save it for your next meal. Although there's no Ziploc, you can just fold it over and to close it. Nice cookie. You can of course have this for your mid-morning tea. Then you can have a tea with this. It'll also be nice. Hot chocolate does have a bit of trouble mixing, it seems. Incidentally, if you wait for your coffee to cool down completely, so if you want iced coffee and add your sugar and your creamer here, your coffee, the taste actually comes out better in the cold coffee than it does in the hot coffee. The next thing we will do is our oats. So, very good. Now our oats, I added a bit of water. I like a very dry oats. So let's taste this. Almost a bit wet for me. I should have added a bit less water. But you can see there it turned into milk. So this does contain milk powder. There's some of the raisins. Nice and chewy. Either these are very big, some of those jumbo raisins, or this is not sultana raisins. Doesn't matter really, but it's good. There's no pips in there though, so let's taste some more. The muesli has a tropic sweet fruit taste. Because you add cold water, you do keep the chewiness of the oats. So we're not going to use our creamer for this. Although you may use it in the coffee or the hot chocolate still. But I'm not going to do. There's enough sugar there, you don't need extra sugar. So I don't know if you don't like sugar in your coffee and your tea and your stuff, what you're going to do with them. But it's not bad. Enough sugar there, you don't need extra sugar. So let's taste this. A bit of nut butter there. Chocolatey. Here is definitely extra sugar added. In fact, it's sort of crystallized almost. It's crunching. It can be because it's cold where I'm filming the ration, because sometimes these nut butters are not nice. But these, not as oily as some of the others we've had. As I said, quite crystallized sugar. You can see our Provitas, still nice and whole. There is the Provita. Got a wheat grain on it. I've never seen it with the wheat grain. It always said Provita in the past. Let's see, it's all of them wheat grains. Huh, this is new. I only had ones that says Provita. And it looks like a Provita. I don't know if this is a new thing with them. This little wheat grain. Right, let's taste this. It still tastes like Provita. So I'm not sure, is this a real Provita? Is it... because it used to say, as I said, it used to say Provita on it. And none of these does. So I don't know, is it a real Provita? Did Provita just change their little mark on their biscuits? Or is it a sort of another brand? I don't know. But this is a biscuit or a cracker. It's not salted. There's no, this is just a made with some of the crunchy flour. It's crunchy. Some of the whole wheat flour. You get all of the whole wheat taste there. So no salt, extra salt here. In fact, there is no extra salt in this ration. They don't provide you with salt. What do I think about this? The nut butter, it's too sweet for me. But it's not bad. It's a chocolatey, nutty taste. It doesn't taste just like peanuts. There might be, I think, other nuts in there as well. But very sweet, slightly chocolatey. I don't know if it will, what you do with it. If you don't, I don't know. You might add it there if you want to do a chocolatey, tropical muesli, nutty muesli. Some people most likely would. I don't. You might even add it on the cookies, which I'm not going to do. It's going to be too sweet. Of course, the Provita are so very neutral. It doesn't really dampen the sweetness of the nut butter, but it doesn't add extra weird saltiness or any weird taste to it. It actually goes surprisingly well with the Provita or Provita-like thing. I think this is, I don't know, I'm sorry, I haven't had Provita in a bit, so I don't know if this is their new mark, because they used to stand Provita on Provitas. But anyway, our biscuit. So it goes quite well with it. The crunchiness is nice with this. It's just, as I said, a bit too sweet for me, but I get it why people might like this. So what do I think about the breakfast? So far I like the ration. The hot chocolate is nice, although it's again too sweet for me. So you can add your coffee just to dampen down the sweetness here. The coffee here, not very strong. If you don't like coffee, it's fine. It won't, you can still drink the drink. It won't really put you off of it. A sad thing, if you like strong coffee, then you will just have to suffer through it. Your muesli, quite nice. It is fruity. It's a lot of raisins there. There's a lot of rolled oats there. Very sweet again, nice milky, so you don't need milk in this. You can of course add your milk to your hot chocolate or to your coffee. Then the cookies, nice, sweet again, chocolatey tasting, sort of almost a shortbread, sweet cookie taste. And the Provitas, as I said, nice. So this was my breakfast. I really liked it. And I hope you liked watching the review. The next meal will be lunch, and it looks really interesting. So, and this was our breakfast portion of our 24-hour ration pack from RationTech. The Gourmet menu, 4,000 kcals. Menu number 3. So overall impression so far, they're quality of food is really nice, good. The ones I had the past while, really good quality food. Not a lot of extra preservatives added. It's why these rations only have a 2-year shelf life. So, and of course, the reason I think they don't add the cheese here, it's very hot in most of South Africa, and your cheese does cut this ration life down to about a year. There's also not a lot of preservatives, but not as much as in the US cheeses and some of the European stuff. So I like this. Maybe a bit of a, I don't know what else I would add here, maybe a jam instead of, but I do get why they do add the extra protein, but still a bit sweet for me. So thanks for watching this ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.